I have been getting so many requests from my audience asking me to cover Lenovo's all new 14th gen gaming laptops, both the LOQ series and also the Legion series lineup as well. And guess what? Today in the house we have the brand new 2024 edition 14th gen Lenovo LOQ gaming laptop. That too, this is the 4060 edition 115 watt TGP. And I'm telling you, right, this laptop comes with like major upgrades, especially on the 2024 variant. Not just the exteriors, the whole interiors is also like completely upgraded, guys. Lenovo has introduced a brand new thermal design as well. They're calling it as hyper chamber thermal design, and they're saying this greatly improves the overall cooling performance, thermal design, and also brings down the fan noise as well. This is something we'll be testing in this video, guys, so make sure to watch it till the end. I'm like pretty excited to see how this configuration performs. This particular laptop is available in like multiple configurations. First of all, guys, it's powered by Intel's brand new 14th gen mobile CPUs, that to the HX series variants, which are probably the most powerful gaming CPU you can actually find on gaming laptops in 2024. It's available in i5, i7 edition. Today in the house we have the i7 variant, and also in the GPU side also multiple variants are there. As I've told you, today we have the 4060 variant with up to 115 watts of TGP. Apart from that, you're also getting NVIDIA Mux switch support, Advanced Optimus is also there, and G-Sync is also there on the display, guys. And one major thing I forgot to talk about is Lenovo is calling this like a AI tuned gaming laptop, because you're actually getting like a dedicated AI chip on board and offers lots of software customizations using AI. We'll also be covering that as well. Plus you're also getting like full access to Microsoft Copilot as well. So let's quickly get started. And before we do that, I'd like to give a big thank you to Lenovo and Microsoft for sponsoring this video. Our brand new 2024 Lenovo LOQ gaming laptop came in this sort of box packaging. Very simple packaging. You just have the Lenovo LOQ branding on the front side, and going to the left here you have all of its specs and configuration. I'll just give you a closer look and talk about that. I've already told you, right, ours is powered by Intel's 14th gen i7 14700 HX variant of the CPU. Pair that with NVIDIA's RTX 4060 GPU, and on board you're getting a 15.6 inches 1080p display, that too with like NVIDIA G-Sync support. So that was basically our overview of the specs and configuration. Without wasting any more time, let's quickly open it and check out the product. There you go. As soon as you open it, our brand new LOQ gaming laptop from Lenovo came packed like this. Keeping that aside, you're also getting some accessories which include a 230 watt slim power adapter, and yes, it does support fast charging with Super Rapid Charge Pro. Some paperwork, just make sure to read this for all the details, and lastly a mains cord for the adapter. So that's it, our quick unboxing part. Now let me give you like a closer look at the laptop, and first of all talk about the design and build quality. Lenovo's 2024 LOQ gaming laptop has a very clean and modern looking design. I really love the look and feel over here. There is no RGB fancy stuff or lighting anywhere on the exteriors. You have a very clean finish, guys, matte finishing at the top side, and the color variant they're calling it as Luna Grey Edition. You just have a Lenovo metal badge at the top left corner, and on the bottom right you have a mirror finished LOQ logo. If you talk about the build quality, excellent build quality is what I can say. Though entire body is made of like polycarbonate material, you're getting this matte finishing. And not to forget, the LOQ gaming laptop is also like military standard 810H certified, so it has definitely passed certain tests and is made to withstand like extreme weather conditions as well. And I'm telling you, right, just by holding it you can say it's a very tough looking gaming laptop. If you talk about the thickness and dimensions from the side profile, right, laptop is roughly around like 0.94 inches and is slightly on the heavier side only. Again, most of the gaming laptops are pretty heavy only. This one easily weighs around like 2.38 kgs. What I'll do is I'll give you like a closer look at the laptop and first talk about all the available connectivity ports. Starting off from the right side, here you have a couple of ports which include a Type-C port is there. A privacy e-shutter is also available from the webcam in case if you're not using it, right. Simply toggle this to hide your webcam. Followed by a 3.5mm audio jack is also there, a USB 3.2 super speed port is also available, and in case if you're wondering, there are no exhaust vents on the left and right side, right? Well, I've told you this laptop comes with like a brand new thermal design and all the vents are placed at the back side, guys. So we'll be talking about that also during the performance and benchmarks part. There are no connectivity ports on the left profile. All the remaining ports are present at the back side, just like the premium Legion series. I really love this approach, guys. It makes it like very easy handling all the cables, especially when you're gaming on your desk. Anyways, if you have a look at the back profile, right, you're getting exhaust vents on the left and right sides, and at the center you're getting all your IO connectivity ports, which include one more USB 3.2 super speed port, a full size HDMI is also there, Ethernet LAN port is available, one more USB super speed type A port is there, and this one is your DC port to connect the adapter. And good thing is the markers and status LED indicators are placed just above that, guys, and they do not interfere with the screen, so you'll have like a distraction free gaming. Now going to the bottom side, here here's how the bottom profile looks like. I've told you, right, entire body of the laptop is made of polycarbonate material, and you're getting rubber foot pads on all the corners, and you see these two tiny grills in the left and bottom right corner. These are your stereo speakers powered by Nahimic Audio, and just above that you're getting plenty of cutouts and vents, basically your air intakes, guys, to keep the laptop running cool. And wait a second, I haven't told you about the upgradability part, right? Both the RAM and storage are upgradable over here. Our variant features 116GB DDR5 RAM clocked at 5600 MHz, and good thing is you're also getting like a spare second RAM slot as well, which you can easily upgrade a max of up to 32GB, not an issue at all. And coming to the storage part, here also you're getting like upgradable storage. You're getting two M.2 slots, out of which one is already occupied with a 1TB SSD, so you can easily install one more SSD in the spare M.2 slot. So that was basically our complete overview on the exteriors part. Now let me quickly open up the laptop and talk about the interiors as well. Okay, one thing I do have to highlight over here is you can open the lid of this laptop using a single hand, just like this. So it makes things quite convenient, and not only that, the laptop has like a full 180-degree hinge, that too on a gaming laptop. This is like very useful even if you want to use it for like creative sort of purpose or business purpose, right? Basically, if you want to share something on the screen with your friends or a group, you can easily do that by simply pushing the display to a flat 180-degree position. Very handy, I would say. Alright, starting off from the upper half section, first of all, let me tell you about the display. LOQ 14th Gen gaming laptop features a 15.6 inches Full HD 1080p IPS level display with a high refresh rate of up to 144 Hz, and not to miss out, you're also getting like NVIDIA G-Sync support on this variant. One thing I do have to mention is this laptop is also available in like other display variant with up to Quad HD resolution as well, guys. So choice is up to you. If you talk about the bezels are quite slim on the left and right side, even at the top profile also, but on the bottom you're getting little bit of chin with the LOQ logo at the center. Again, as I've told you, the laptop has like a full 180-degree hinge support, right? Maybe to give it like a extra strength and durability part, they had to go for this sort of design. So that is about the upper half section. Coming down, let me also give you like a closer look at the keyboard and talk about the keyboard and touchpad. 2024 variant of the LOQ gaming laptop features a 4-zone RGB backlit full-size chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard is also very good, guys. Again, as I always say, Lenovo offers some pretty good keyboard and touchpad experience, and overall comfort experience was great. I've been using this laptop for almost 5-6 days at my place and had like a pleasant experience typing on this thing. Quality of the keys were nice, felt tactile and clicky, and not to miss out the keycap design. You're getting like a dish sort of shape design, right, which makes it very comfortable whenever you're typing using your fingers. And if you talk about the overall lighting, yes, you're also getting like 4-zone RGB lighting, which is fully customizable using Lenovo's Vantage app. You got like 4 to 5 different lighting effects, and you can even adjust the brightness and speed as well on the go using function and spacebar key. Coming down to the touchpad, you're getting a decent sized touchpad, but it is slightly off-centered. Nevertheless, touchpad quality is nice. It is premium glass covered touchpad and was easily recognizing all my inputs and gestures. I didn't face any sorts of dead zones anywhere, and quality of the integrated left and right click buttons are also nice. Alright boys, keeping the nitty gritty stuff aside, now let's get down to main business and talk about the display quality. As I've told you, this laptop features like two display variants. You can either go for like a 1080p edition or Quad HD variant as well. Choice is up to you. Today in the house we have the 1080p variant, so it basically comes with a 15.6 inches Full HD 1080p IPS level display, that too with up to 100% sRGB color gamut level, and not to miss out, a really high 144 Hz refresh rate with NVIDIA G-Sync support, and display quality is really good for the price that you're paying. If you talk about the detail, 1080p at 15.6 inches gives you like good amount of detail. Everything looks crisp and clear. Look at the text over here, easily readable, not an issue at all, and there's good amount of clarity as well. No matter what sort of workload you're doing, either it be like entertainment, watching movies on Netflix, or even gaming, right, you'll be like absolutely pleased with the display quality over here. And coming to colors are also nice. They looked rich and vibrant, all thanks to that IPS panel, and that too with up to like 100% sRGB color gamut range. Color accuracy was also decent, though you cannot compare it with like OLED level displays that you might see on their yoga laptops, but okay, for a gaming laptop this is like more than enough. And not only that, you can even use it for your creative sort of applications as well. For example, you're a creator who does a bit of Photoshop or maybe like 4K video editing, right? You can easily use this hardware and configuration for these sort of applications. You'll be like pretty happy. Contrast ratio and black levels were a bit mediocre. Again, it's an IPS panel, right? You cannot compare or get like OLED level results. Anyways, keeping that aside, coming to the brightness of the display was somewhere around like 300 nits during my testing, gaming and was like enough for your day-to-day sort of needs, guys. It'll get your job done. On the overall, very satisfactory display you're getting on a gaming laptop in this price segment. Keeping the display quality aside, let me get to the audio and talk about that as well. On board, you're getting stereo speakers, that too powered by Nahimic audio, each of 2 watts, so totally 4 watts of sound you're getting over here. And audio quality of these speakers is also like pretty decent, I would say. Vocal clarity is nice, you can easily understand the dialogues, and is like decent for your gaming experience. I know you people are waiting for this part. How is the overall performance of this brand new 14th gen gaming laptop? And also we'll be talking about that brand new thermal design, guys, hyper chamber design. So first of all, let me tell you the specs. As I've told you, our variant is powered by Intel's 14th gen i7 14700 HX variant. HX series CPUs are like the most powerful Intel CPU, especially on the mobile gaming laptop platform. So this i7 packs 20 cores, 28 threads with a max turbo clock of up to 5.5 GHz. It's based on performance hybrid architecture featuring P cores and E cores. P stands for performance cores and E for efficiency cores. And Windows automatically assigns tasks to these respective cores and gets your job done much more efficiently. Pair that with Nvidia's RTX 4060 with up to 115 watts of TGB top-end variant and comes with 8 gigs of GDDR6 memory. Not to miss out, yes, you're also getting mux switch support with Nvidia Advanced Optimus. That means it can dynamically switch GPUs either between integrated or the 4060 to drive the display without actually requiring a restart. You can access all of these system profiles through Lenovo's Vantage app, guys. On the home screen, it gives you a real-time infographic on the hardware usage, and just beside that, you can check out all of its thermal modes available. You get around like 4 different modes: performance mode, balanced mode, quiet, and a custom mode as well for all the enthusiasts who prefer manual tweaking. And this time on the 2024 variant, balanced mode has a special option where you can enable Legion AI Engine Plus. It'll automatically detect gaming loads or maybe any sort of application you're doing and tunes the CPU and GPU using AI. I've told you, right, it comes with the AI chip on board. So that makes it their first batch of AI tuned gaming laptops in the market, guys. Best mode for day-to-day usage is what I can say. If you want to overclock your GPU manually, right, yes, Lenovo has also given a direct option for that as well. Here you can tweak and adjust the GPU and VRAM clock offsets in a trial and error process. Unless you know what you're doing, right, I wouldn't advise using these advanced settings. Moving on, from here you can access your GPU working modes. I've told you, right, it's got a mux switch with Advanced Optimus and you can apply different sort of settings. Maybe you want to use it in hybrid mode or only the integrated mode to save battery, or even dedicated GPU mode is also there, all depending on your requirement. So apart from these regular performance profiles, Lenovo's Vantage app also has plenty of other features. Like if you want to access the smart power settings, here you can access something known as rapid charging, basically your fast charging mode. A conservation mode is also there to extend your laptop's battery lifespan, and other interesting features like flip to start the laptop is also available. In the display and camera section, you have a special eye care mode, which is basically your blue light filter, guys. And lastly, in the advanced section, you're getting some new touchpad gestures as well, where you can literally use the touchpad to adjust the display brightness or even the system volume as well. And last but not the least, just like their new Yoga series lineup, here also you're getting smart noise cancelling for both the onboard microphones and built-in speaker. So that was our complete overview on Lenovo's Vantage. Keeping that aside, now let's get into the benchmarks and the actual performance. The LOQ 14th Gen 2024 is literally a beast, guys. No matter what sort of workload you throw at it, it was handling it like a champ. Ran over like a dozen edge tabs at the same time, having 1440p videos running on YouTube, browsing the web, and simultaneously photo editing as well. Nothing, no slowdowns whatsoever. Rock solid performance is what I was getting. You can even check out these benchmarks that I ran on this model. Now jumping straight into the gaming performance, we will be playing some AAA title games at its native 1080p resolution with maximum graphics possible, and yes, we'll also be testing out if it can handle ray tracing along with Nvidia's other technologies. By the way, we're playing all of these games in laptop's performance profile mode. Starting off with Cyberpunk 2077. You people know, right, Cyberpunk is a very graphic intensive game and puts a lot of load on the hardware, so it's like a perfect test for this machine. So we'll be playing this game at 1080p resolution, very high and ultra sort of graphics, and in this first clip, right, both Nvidia's ray tracing and DLSS 3.5 including frame generation is toggled off. I want to show you the raw performance of this configuration, basically what you can expect on this system. Okay, as you can see, on an average in this sort of setting, right, we were getting around like 80-85 FPS in the middle of Night City. So this was in more like a casual sort of scene, but if you actually switch over to like intense scene or maybe like a fast paced moving action scene, right, here we were getting an average of around say 60 to to 65 fps, and that is pretty awesome for a 4060 gaming laptop. Anyways, let me quickly enable ray tracing at the same settings and see if the LOQ 14th Gen can actually handle it. Not bad, look at that. Even with ray tracing enabled and set to high settings, without DLSS only, we were getting around like 32 to 35 fps. Quite impressive, I would say. Now finally, let's enable DLSS 3.5 and frame generation as well, keeping ray tracing enabled at the same time. And my god, now that is the kind of result I was talking about. Look at that FPS, 85 to 90 FPS even in like a really intense action scene in the game. Really smooth performance, guys. I was getting like a Muska gaming experience on the new LOQ 14th Gen gaming laptop. Not just Cyberpunk, we've also played like a couple of other AAA titles like Spider-Man Remastered at the same 1080p native resolution, very high graphic settings, and in this first tales also ray tracing and DLSS are off, and on an average we were getting around like triple digit FPS numbers, 110 to 115 FPS smooth gaming over here. Quickly enabling ray tracing at the same settings, FPS has dropped down to almost like 60-65 FPS. Obviously, you people know, right? Ray tracing is quite demanding. Quickly enabling DLSS and setting it to balance profile, we were getting slightly boosted FPS to almost like 70-75 FPS. So yes, you can easily play all your AAA title games at 1080p maximum graphics, that too with ray tracing and DLSS at a really good results in FPS. And by the way, are you people looking at the thermal stats at the top left corner? I've told you, right, this laptop features Lenovo's all new hyper chamber thermal design. So basically on the previous models, right, you used to get multiple number of vents on the sides, at the back side, but now that has been completely redesigned and you're getting vents only at the back side. So you're getting like dual fan setup on the interiors that efficiently expel heat only from the back of the device. So no more hot air coming out from the sides. What happens is whenever you're playing games with your hands on the keyboard, right, on the previous model, the keyboard area used to get really hot and it could be quite uncomfortable on longer sessions. That is gone right now. So with this new design, right, temperatures are much more better, and as you can see, on an average, even in Cyberpunk or any sort of AAA title, the max it was hitting around was like 79-80 degrees, guys, and sometimes 81-82. It didn't go beyond that even in the performance profile mode. So I can surely say this new design is a step up from their older gen hardware. And not to miss out, the fan noise. Based on my testing, the fan noise was almost like 35 to 40% lower compared to the previous model. A massive improvement is what I can say. Last but not the least, let me also talk about the battery life. I'm being very honest, guys, battery life is not that great on this model. You're only getting like a 60 watt-hour battery, and on a moderate sort of usage with the brightness set to around like 55-60%, doing a bit of day-to-day tasks, browsing the web, watching a couple of videos, and also slight text and photo editing, right, I was only getting around like 3.5 to 4 hours of battery life. So that was the kind of result we were getting. But good thing is Lenovo is giving like fast charging support. You're getting that super rapid charge pro, right? And the brand says that a simple 10-minute charge will offer you up to like 40% of juice, and you can fully charge the laptop from 0 to 100 in only 60-65 minutes. Also, guys, remember at the beginning I've told you that the Lenovo LOQ 14th Gen has full access to Microsoft Copilot. Copilot in Windows is an AI powered assistant that answers any sort of questions you throw at it, gets you info from across the web, has generative AI built in, full of creative results at the tip of your hand. You can easily access Copilot from the bottom right corner of your taskbar, and let me tell you, Copilot is very smart. Not just basic info, it is powerful enough to generate like a full code for any sort of program you ask it. You don't need to do anything. Copilot will do everything for you. Just like that, you can ask variety of questions. You can ask it to draft email to your manager for a 7-day leave, or maybe extract text from a picture. You can even generate AI images by giving text input, and a lot more interesting features. I'm telling you, right, I have a lot of fun with Microsoft Copilot. If you people have it, do try it out and share your experience as well in the comment section down below. Well, that's it, my video on Lenovo's all new 2024 LOQ 14th Gen 4060 variant. It's a solid performing gaming laptop, especially in this mid-range price segment. You're getting a sleek design, a super fast 144Hz G-Sync display, excellent hardware, and not to miss out, its AI tuned customization features as well. Only thing if I had to nitpick is mediocre battery life, guys. But apart from that, rest everything else is great. The 14th Gen i7 paired with the RTX 4060 costs around like 1,14,000 to 1,15,000 rupees. Links for that will be available in the description box below. You can visit Lenovo.com website to check out their entire range of PCs from IdeaPad, Yoga, Lock series to Legion gaming series as well. And apart from that, Lenovo also offers their customize your PC option exclusively on Lenovo.com website, where you can completely configure the device as per your specs and requirement and get your device delivered within 4 days of purchase in select locations. So that's it. If you all enjoyed watching this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.